Hello and welcome back to the channel, it's me Lunas, and today we'll be continuing the Vintage Story run. Last episode was very scuffed. I finally found a female rabbit. When I say finally, as in first time ever, in all, playthroughs. Unfortunately, they triggered my traps, a lot, and got the food out of them without being trapped a lot more often than I expected them to be able to. Considering my past, trapping. So, I don't have any other choice than to just go home at this point. Which is unfortunate. They do require vegetables, and I can't find any at all. And I've been looking for a good while. So I'm just gonna try my luck with the rabbits that are closer to the base. Yeah, it should be fine. I haven't even got the barn set up anyway, but I could have just stored them in a small hole or something for the time being. Very unfortunate, but it's just how it is sometimes with this game. Forager, not super interested in that. Is that pumpkins? Oh, it is. I haven't got any of those yet, that's good. Right, I should be able to scale this. And then that's the annoying terrain dealt with. I believe, at least. The rest looks pretty manageable. I'm gonna need to grab a little bit of food though. I remember coming this way. No, I did. There's lead nearby. Oh, this is... I went round, that's why. I went round the other way. That was the weird terrain. There's not really an easy way through this forest, is there? doesn't help that I need food again. Right, it is more thinned out in the stony part, so it shouldn't be as dangerous. Oh, that should be plenty to get me back. Alright, that wasn't too bad at all. I didn't run into anything. Trip back was definitely a lot faster than I expected, but I suppose I did kill like over a dozen wolves before I even got to the hill leading to the plains. I think once I get back though, I'm definitely gonna get at least the startings of some more leather worked on, and then I can check the trap on my way in, because that may have functioned accordingly. At least to trap some rabbits in the pit, I'd still have to separate them, but I have the cattail and the food to do that at home. And if I don't, then at least I know it's only a 3 or 4 hour trip back. Actually, give me a minute, I want to check the map again regarding that. I should be safe here. Yeah, it's like a slightly longer journey than if I were going back to my old house. Oh. I am gonna throw those away just because they're so cheap to make. But the copper spears are worth keeping until their durability completely goes. Okay, the placement might be off. I know there's rabbits about, but I don't know where they regularly path through. It might be more over in this general direction. The hens shouldn't be a problem, but the only issue is with those is they don't really, well, they don't provide a way of getting leather at all, which is a bit of a pain, to be honest. Right, pumpkins can go in there. They're probably gonna need their own field. Maybe a smaller one though, like for more specialized crops. Oh, it's empty now. $22. So I could use 18 of it, and then do 3 meat and a porridge. 3 meat and then grain. Wait, hang on. No, I could make 5 portions. And then that allows me to get rid of the spell that I've had for ages. Wait, no. No, it doesn't, because you need a spare slot for this spell. I'll do that, and then I'll figure out what I can do with the rest. They still haven't arrived. Oh well, they will be allowed to rot though. That should provide a decent amount. But even then, even with all that, it's gonna take a long time to be able to farm Terra Preta well enough to be able to use it for an entire field. Do I have copper? Yeah, I do. Plenty of it. Right, I'm gonna take 3 ingots. And that wasn't enough? Oh wait, what? I guess that makes it easier to use up the meat, but okay. Right, and then I'll make 3 copper ingots, and then I'll smith nails and parts, because I desperately need more storage space. And then I might be able to make some chests for specific storage and make my chests more manageable. Because they did have, like, some sense to them at first, but now it's just random. The cabbages are coming along well. The soybeans are ready. So I'll be harvesting these. Not a massive harvest, but that's fine. I did get a seed in return though. Right, excellent. This field where the turnips have been originally has regained its nutrients somewhat. Wait, no, has it? No, it hasn't. I don't know. What does it start at? Is it only 50% for medium farmland? These are K. K's at 50. I might just replant them immediately here then. And then where's my parsnips? I'll leave the others for now and get these down. Right, the rest of the stuff should be harvestable in maybe 4 or 5 days. And then that'll be like a really big harvest. Right, nice. And then I'll just cook those as is. Right, this is something I can work on. Alright, I forgot I put those in there. Right. And then I need 50 lime. Basically used it up already, but I'm glad I did decide to make spare. Right, we'll seal these. I'll seal that. I'll seal the... Okay, you can do 12 at once. So the rest of the hides will have to wait until after those are done, but it'll only take a day. Yeah, I'm not gonna put these down until I have a lot more height in general. Speaking of, I should probably make another couple of these barrels, because they take a while. Oh, and this meat will be done now as well. Right. That goes on there, then that. And then like that. And just in case I need more fuel, we'll do that. Okay. And then it is 5 oak logs each. And then in a day, the one on the far right will need another 5. Yeah, this will be done. Once this is done, these will be ready for leather, if I have enough to make it worth putting in. Right, what else can I do? I don't actually know. I need to eat, for starters. Can you just eat these straight up? No, you have to make stuff with them. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. These might not give off enough light, or at least maybe I'll need another couple here. I have the stuff to afford that though. Right, I'm gonna put soybeans in this one. 10 years. That's a very long time. Right, spelt grain. I can't do anything with it at the moment, so I'm just gonna pull it back. I have barely any grain now at all though. Sure, 62 flax might seem like a lot, but it's nothing at all. Flax grain is very, what's the word? Low, nutrition. It's like half of what the other grains give, maybe less. Right, that is done. And then while those are going, I'm gonna figure out how to make ashlar blocks. I know I'm gonna need the mortar though, and I also know I'm gonna need granite rock, as well as some other tools. Oh yeah, I stored it in here, didn't I? Right, and then I know that I'm probably gonna need a hammer. And then I'll grab a chisel just in case. Granite. Ashlar. So I need to make these first with mortar, which I already have. Slab, polished, so I do that. Yeah, and then I do that. And then I do that. Okay. And then I have quite a lot of ability to make bricks. That's only 64 though. I may just make however many I can, although the chisel's durability probably isn't gonna let me do much more. A stack and 32 may be good enough. Jeez, I really need more space. Right, and then cobblestone is another material that I want. Gonna have to make up some more for sure though. Right. And then I also have pine. Oh, that's how you make slabs. So I'll do that. I'll need more slabs anyway, so I'll just make a whole bunch. Just in case I need more pine, I'll grab another one of those. Okay. So now I just have to figure out how I want to build this. I need to figure out what I want to do though. Maybe a 2-block wide path with another field. And then... So the water is in one. Like that. And then it's every 2 blocks. Like that. Which means there's another cobblestone that goes here. And then another 2 blocks. And then a road. Yeah, I could do the barns here, but maybe like lengthways along like this. And then maybe I'll have a bit of side storage along this spot, so I'll do maybe 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, if there's storage, it'll feel cramped. I'll do another block. Hang on. It'd be a good idea to have my pickaxe here. Yeah, this is essentially gonna be a terrace, I think. So the way I'm building it, I can just, if I need more space, keep applying it that way and this way. And hopefully it'll look decent. Right, so ashlar blocks like that. Yeah, that works. Okay, so then 3. And then I'll need a bit of space on this part, just so I can enter relatively easily. Okay, and then maybe this and a double door? Or is a single door enough? I don't want it to look too industrialized. And I might also set this back, the entrance. Yeah, if I do this, it could look semi-decent. But then I kind of want another window here. I can't decide. We'll do that. And then the window goes there. And then like that. Yeah, that works. So then like this. And then the window would go here. Obviously I'm overbuilding here, but I'm just trying to get out a rough plan of what I want to do. Okay, so then, yeah, this continues to go up. The reinforcement continues up like that. And then on the inside, pine logs, wherever these are. Okay, and then if I continue it this way, so it's 3 cobble, the middle one is the window, and then it's another 3 of those. Okay, this is looking like it can work. And then maybe every 2 of these, I separate it to make it a pen. It is gonna be potentially overkill, but if it is, I can just decrease the size of the pen later on. But I do want a middle walkway that's quite large. If I have it maybe a 3 wide like that. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna need to come in here with a scythe. And more wood. A lot more wood. Because I need to make planks. All of that is fine. Right, how do I make fences? That makes a gate. I only need 1 for now. .64 fence should be enough. And then I also need a scythe. Right, I'm not exactly sure how foxes spawn, but if it's similar to the way rabbits do, I'm gonna remove all of the grass blocks and fill it in with probably pine slabs, just so that I'm not taking any unnecessary risks. You know, this might even be big enough. And then I can do a lot of storage in this middle part. how I could potentially even do this, do another one on this side, and then maybe have a pen that comes about halfway down to save as much room as possible while getting 3 types of animals in here. Which I think, considering the size of the build, would actually be pretty decent. Right, I need to go and eat quickly. This is definitely going to take a bit longer to build than I anticipated though. And I did want to do slate roofing for this area, which I believe I saw some slate near here, but I can't remember where. And I can't tell on the map, because, yeah. Um, 1.6k. Right, for now we'll just finish what we were doing. I'm sure I have an axe somewhere. Yeah, only 7 durability though. It's fine. I just need to be somewhat careful while placing this. I should have enough slabs though. Yeah, so maybe I do rabbits, chickens, and then like maybe boards at the back, but like in a much larger pen. So like this would continue to go on till it, a corner again. And then I can do it like that. The only issue is if it's even, the roof might be slightly more difficult to design, but it's something I can deal with. Now, do I continue to get the full thing? I think it's worth it. Then I can... Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, no, I won't. No. If anything, I should figure out where slate is first, and work on making more tools. Because otherwise it's going to take longer than necessary. Which means the first thing I should be doing is... smithing. too much medium fertility soil. I don't know what to do with it all. Right. Fuel. There's the blooms. And then I have the ingots all ready to go. So I will start with the copper ingots. I'll probably just use 2 for now, because that will give me enough to make another 4 trunks. And then I'll probably go for a iron shovel and iron axe. And I'll see. I do have another iron pick. And the iron hammer's looking fine in durability for the moment. But I'll double check it once I've finished what I want to do. Although that will probably end up going into next episode at this rate. Actually, while those are heating up, slate. Slate roof. I only need stones and clay, so that's pretty easy to make, unless there's a cleaner looking type of roof. It does not look like it. Oh, I need a chisel as well, actually. I'll have to hope I remember that for next time. Oh, I nearly misclicked there. Get that heated up. Right. I'll start from the bottom. Nice. And now I can finally afford some storage again. it's definitely worth making as many of these as possible. I was thinking as well, maybe I should make some crates soon as well, so I can store specific materials in those. But this is good enough for now. Right, get the next one, and some more fuel. I am basically gonna only have time to get rid of the bloom. Or smith the bloom, I should say, into an ingot. This one is a little awkward to do. The design was kind of weird. I do like that it's randomized though, it definitely helps break it up though, and you actually have to think about it. Right, I am gonna end the episode here though. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It massively helps out and I really appreciate it. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.